I can smell all of the smoke, all that love and positivity, that piggy bank. Everybody wanna see you broke, bro. Me and snakes don't lip lock. I don't think the feet look good on me like flip flops. I know if I spit it, it belongs in this ziplock. They know I'ma kill them, all they hearing is tick tock. Your time is up. Where there's fire, you see the smoke, yeah. I know liars, I seen them fold, yeah. I'm so tired from all these souls, it's done been a good year. My tires don't leave the road, yeah. Are they serious? I seen liars that testified under oath, I hear. Rappers not living out what they wrote, my peers. Ought to be studying, taking notes. How you hate me to the core when I keep your ass afloat. I put pressure on their pencils. They look at my life and draw the stencil. One move I can rearrange it mental. I am so unstable. Look what I got into. They can't write my fable.
Before we get started with the episode today, I just want to talk to you real quick about my friend Patrick Spicer over at Hybrid Human Performances. Hybrid Human Performances is a state-of-the-art training facility located in Lincoln, Nebraska, with reputable coaches that can take you to the next level. Each training session is designed to and for the athlete to be successful in their sport. Notable Hybrid Human Performance alumni include cornerback for the Chicago Bears, Lamar Jackson, Seahawks safety, Deontay Williams, Nebraska Cornhuskers quarterback, Casey Thompson, and Lincoln native, Noah Walters, quarterback for the North Alabama Lions. If you want to take your game to the next level, contact Patrick with Hybrid Human Performance at 307-321-8365 or shoot him an email at Patrick, Patrick, at hybrid-hp.com. Enjoy the episode.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Oscar Galindo. I'm back with another episode of The Official Visit. Today, I am joined by three-star offensive tackle out of Omaha Central, Caleb Pyfrom. Caleb, how's it going, man?
Doing good.
Good, man. Good. Watching some football today or what?
Yeah, I just had the 49ers game on. They're getting beat.
They're getting crushed, man. It's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, we'll start off with a couple of just warm-up questions, kind of get you talking, and then we'll dive a little bit into a couple topics. So my first question for you is, who is your favorite player at your position? And that could be either in college or the NFL, whatever level.
I mean, my favorite player in my position probably has to be Trent Williams. He's just a dog. That's how he shut down Micah Parsons last week. He's just probably like the best tackle to ever do it.
Yeah. Is there anything from his game that you try to like translate to your game at all?
I mean, his technique is so sound. It's like it's like a machine doing it over and over. He's great.
And then you just tack on the athleticism to it, and it's just insane.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah. All right. Another one for you. Do you have any maybe, I don't know if you yourself have one, or maybe as a team you guys have one, but like a pregame like tradition, ritual, maybe you like to listen to music or eat some food or something? Do you have any of that?
I typically just listen to music. My go-to is Drake, but sometimes I switch it up. But yeah, I'm normally just listen to music, sitting in my locker for the games.
Yeah, just listen some Drake. What kind of tracks you throwing on there?
Just some of the hype ones here, like Nonstop, Wants and Needs, like some of that.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, that'll get you right, man. Her loss came out after the season, huh?
Yeah, it did after the season.
So you have to keep that one in queue for next year, huh?
Uh-huh.
Got some bangers on that one. All right, and then another one. Just kind of talk about like I'm very big into food and trying different places. Are there any low-key spots in Omaha that me and all the viewers should know about that we should go try out sometime?
There's this place, I think it's off of I don't know. It's somewhere by downtown. It's called Early Bird. Early
Early
Bird,
Bird.
like it's like a brunch place. It's
Okay.
amazing.
Yeah,
It's
I've heard of
amazing.
that.
So yeah, everybody
Okay.
should go try that out.
Yeah, get a nice little brunch there. Okay, yeah, I have heard of that one. I don't think I've gone, but I'll add that to the list. And then another
Mhm.
one, last kind of warm up question here for you. Kind of get you thinking. Who are the top 3 Central Eagles of all time? You guys got a rich history out there.
Yeah. I don't really think about such. I know there's one. I'm like blanking on his name. Went to Kansas, like in the NFL
Amon
Hall of Fame.
Green, Gil
Yeah, there's
Sayers.
Amon Green, Gale Sayers, yeah, and then I don't know. I guess another offensive lineman I've heard a lot about is Harlan Gunn.
Okay,
Harlan Gunn. We're number 66. Went to Miami, All American.
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm familiar with them. I've heard of a couple of other Central guys. I probably, for me, it might be a little too early to say, but I'd throw maybe even Deshaun in there. He was killing it for
yeah,
you guys last year. Um,
yeah.
maybe time will tell on that one for sure. Um,
Mhm.
all right. So then, kind of transitioning, we got those warm-up questions out of the way. Let's kind of talk a little bit about, Central, and your football season. Kind of, if you want to like give us a recap of the season, it was, if I believe, like your first full year as like a starter on the O line, correct? So kind of,
Mhm.
if you
Yeah.
want to take us through the season and maybe, you know, learn what that learning curve was like for you and whatnot.
So yeah, it was my first full season as a starter. I was behind Deshaun last year, so I learned a lot from him. I got a few snaps last year, and I was just learning last year, soaking it in. And then this year we didn't do too good. We went like 1-8, but we probably had like the hardest schedule in the state. We had Gretna, we had Creighton Prep, we played Elkhorn South,
Yeah,
all them good teams. We played North. Like we had a rough schedule, but there's no excuses. We shouldn't have did that bad. But yeah, it was just a great year overall, at least for me. I took advantage of it as
yeah,
much as I could.
definitely. Yeah,
Yeah,
one thing I've I noticed when I was watching you guys was, you guys were just kind of really young this year. You guys had a whole lot
we
of
were.
juniors, sophomores, BJ freshmen at QB. So it was a lot of,
Hmm.
growing pains and, stuff that, for next year, I feel like you guys should have, ironed out, I guess.
Yeah.
What kind of expectations do you have for next year, like this offseason going into next year?
Uh, I don't know. I don't really know yet because right now we're going through trying to find a new coach, and
Mm,
I don't know. I don't know who's going to be hired yet, but we'll see. I know I don't really have any expectations going into the new season in terms of like winning or losing, but I'm working on trying to have the best season possible, like as an individual.
yeah, definitely. You know, one thing I was, kind of looking at your Twitter here. One thing I noticed was, you made it a point that you were gonna finish your career at Central. You tweeted that out.
Uh-huh.
Transfer portal, I guess if that's what you want to call it. It's kind of become a hot thing out here. In Nebraska and Omaha, really. What does that mean to you? You and your team, saying, I'm gonna stick here. Granted, we didn't have the best season last year, but I know what we can do. And what does that mean to you and to your team? That loyalty.
I mean, it means everything to me. I mean, I want to know. I want to let my team know that I'm going to be sticking with them, fighting with them to the end, and I want to let college coaches know that I'm not going to like hit the transfer portal right when things go sideways and stuff, when
Hmm.
I'm not going my way. And yeah, I'm just going to keep battling with my team. And I've had people try and ask me to transfer and stuff, but I just always shut them all down because I know where Central is where I want to be, and it's my home.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, like I said, you look at the long, like you guys just had Deshaun last year who ended up, a highly touted recruit. You guys have that, lineage. Obviously, we just talked about all the great names that come out of Central. So, yeah, that's for me. I thought that was really cool to see, you making it a point, like shutting that down and saying, hey, this is where I'm going to be at. Like I'm focused on ball and that's it. So, I thought that was really cool. Kind of shifting over here a little bit. Uh, I like we talked about, it was your first full season as a varsity starter. Um, you know, about a month into that is when your first offer came in from Nebraska.
Mm-hmm.
Can you kind of talk to me about what was going through your head, how that process went down, how that kind of happened, and turned into that offer for you?
Well, my goal for this season was to get at least one Power Five offer, and I've exceeded that. And
Yeah,
I went into the season hungry. I'm still hungry now. I worked as hard as I could to play as well as I could, and when Mickey Joseph called, it's probably like my best feeling of my life, and I was just super excited, and I'm still hungry for more.
yeah. So, what are you thinking in that moment? Were you with your family? Were you with coaches? Who was like the first person you like,
I was
message
in
like, hey,
I was in physics class,
oh, okay,
and I called my dad right away after and told him the good news, and he was excited too,
yeah.
and yeah, it was just a good experience overall.
That's how do you even go back and pay attention? Like, obviously, I'm sure you did. Being the outstanding young man you are, you went back and paid attention in class very well. But how do you even go about the rest of your day and not just like just be hyped about it?
I don't know. It was just it was just a cool experience, and it was the
Yeah.
last. It was like towards the end of the day, so I was like, I'm
Now
just,
I bet you're ready to get after it in practice after that.
uh-huh, yeah.
Yeah. So then kind of after that, a lot of, like you mentioned, more offers started coming in. But then another thing that happened shortly after that was you got the official, like, I believe 3-star rating from most of the other recruiting sites. How does that process happen? Like how do you go about becoming, ranked by them in their star system and all that kind of stuff? Do you get an email, a call?
I didn't get anything. I just saw one of my friends point it out to me. I don't even know how he came across it, but he just showed me that I was ranked on 24/7 Sports, and I actually haven't been ranked by Rivals yet. I don't know why,
Okay.
but yeah,
Yeah, probably just how they probably
probably just
update
waiting for
on
the end of the
on
season.
like seasons or
Yeah,
whatever. Dang, so
yeah.
you don't get like an email or a call or
Mm-mm.
nobody
It
reaches out in
just
DMs or nothing.
it just happened.
It just happens. Dude, I thought it was.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly thought it was a lot more formal for it.
Mm-mm.
You got like a little certificate in the mail or something, and I don't know. So
No,
then
they just do it.
they just send out they just post it on the link
Yeah.
on this. Yeah, all right. Hey
Uh-huh.
man, well, that's awesome either way. Uh, so then, what you mentioned that like after your first offer, you stayed hungry, you stayed wanting more. How do you continue that? Now that you've hit double digits, I'm pretty sure in offers. You've got more. How do you make sure you continue that? Because when you've got your first one, I feel like you're still hungry to get more, and then you start getting more, and then maybe that's where some people kind of start to reel back or whatever it may be. How do you keep that hunger? How do you keep that drive going?
I mean, I just want to be as good as a player as I can be. Uh, I I wouldn't say I wouldn't care. I don't care about the offer, but like the amount. But I just want to be like as good as possible, like
Hmm.
the best player possible.
Yeah.
And yeah, that just being better is what's driving me pretty much.
Okay. Yeah. Sweet. Yeah. No, that's good to hear. The offers, they'll come. you know, the production on the field is what's going to kind of get them there. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Kind of, continuing on the topic of recruitment, what schools have you taken a whole lot of visits yet?
I took some like game day visits during the fall. But I haven't taken any unofficial visits or junior days this year. Nah, not yet.
Okay.
I'm
Just
probably
kind
gonna
of,
wait till the spring because of basketball.
yeah. So you're kind of just
Yeah.
in communication with coaches.
Hmm.
You haven't really gone. Which coaches, or I guess which schools do you feel have kind of been, making the biggest impression, or maybe kind of, been, I guess giving you the more attention, I guess.
I guess lately it's probably been Iowa State, Iowa, and Nebraska that's been like recruiting me the hardest, and Minnesota.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's kind of like,
those
yeah,
two, and K State too. K State.
yeah,
They've been they've been talking to
nice.
me.
So kind of just
And
this little,
recently a lot I've been talking to Oklahoma's O-line coach.
okay,
So
nice.
yeah.
Sweet. So then have you kind of talked about this a little bit. Have which kind of school are you wanting to take as many visits as you can, or are you kind of looking at, all right, I'm gonna have these schools, or maybe cut it down before you start taking visits? What you have plans for that?
I'm probably gonna try and take as many visits as possible. I want to enjoy the recruitment process as much as I
Yeah,
can.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Go out, see all the campuses, man. See what's gonna be the best fit for you. It's more than just
Hmm.
joining a team. You gotta pick the right school.
Yeah.
Yeah. So kind of going into transitioning, the off season. Right now you got basketball going on. How is that going for you?
Uh, we're doing pretty good. We just won a pretty good game on the road against Scott on Friday,
Hmm.
and yeah, we're I feel like we're gonna start rolling soon with this last stretch of basketball games.
Yeah. So I know your dad. He was a basketball player at Creighton, I believe.
Hmm.
Yeah. How has he influenced you in your basketball and athletic career? How has his
Uh,
athleticism or his experience helped you out with yours?
well, I've been pretty much been playing basketball all my life because of him, and I feel like all playing basketball those years have really like held my feet and how I move around on the field. So yeah, it's a good thing I've been playing basketball.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because yeah, man, you move pretty good. You could tell you play basketball or got some other stuff going on there. Um, part of another thing that I've seen has been helpful is you've been training with Goolsby.
Yeah, Goolsby.
Goolsby, yeah. How what's it like training with him, and how has he kind of helped you progress in your development?
He's helped me a lot. A lot. I reached out to him. I think I talked to him before the season, and started working with him. Like I think I worked with him before the season and during the season, and yeah, he's a big part of where he got me a lot. He got me through a lot, and like he got me to where I am today right now because he's helped me with my technique, my feet, my hips, and like using them during my blocks. He's helped me a lot through this process.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he's got yeah. I've talked to him a couple times, and he's got a really good roster of kids he's training with, and I'm sure
Hmm.
practicing with some of those other guys he's working with helps you out quite a bit too. Uh, so I'm kind of looking fast forward. You've gone through the off season, you've done your training. Uh, we've gone through your senior season. It is now the end of your, I guess, after your final year of football is completed. What would you like to say about Caleb as like the football player, and what would you like to say you've accomplished in that time, or goals, or whatever maybe you have until then or for then?
Well, I want to be all state again. I want to be an all state player again. I want to be at least 4-star recruit. I want to be the best player in Nebraska, and I think that's it.
Yeah.
And I want to go to the playoffs with my team.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. So then, I'm sure, like I mentioned earlier, you have a young team, or you guys have a young team. I'm sure there's, freshmen and sophomores and a lot of younger guys under you that look up to you and look at how far you've come so far, and they probably model what they're doing after you. Do you have any, like, I guess, words of encouragement or any advice, maybe, young guys on the team, or maybe just any young player that, kind of been following you and wants to end up in a situation like yourself?
Just work for whatever you want. If you want something, work for it. That's pretty much what I gotta say.
Yeah.
You gotta strive for it. You gotta want it.
Yeah, definitely. All right. So then I guess my last question here, or not question, just last thing I do before I wrap up these interviews is kind of give you guys, the players, a chance to, thank, or, give your appreciation to, some of those people that have helped you along the way. Sometimes we don't always take the chance to do that. So, this is your opportunity to do so. If you got coaches, parents, whoever may be, teammates that have helped you, make it this far, it's your time.
Well, I want to thank all my family, my mom, my dad, my brother. I want to thank my coaches at Central, Coach Storm, Coach Baker, Coach Landstrom, all of them. I want to thank uh, Mike Goolsby. I want to thank you. I want to thank all the teammates that pushed me in practice. Darren, Jameson, Ike, all y'all. I want to thank just pretty much all my teammates at Central. Everybody. I want to thank just the people, my friends. I want to thank all my friends that just encourage me, all my teachers, keeping me in line with school. And yeah,
Awesome, man. Yeah, sounds like a great support system, man. So, uh, yeah, like I said, we don't always get time to do that, or take the time to do that in our everyday. So, just any opportunity to do so. I think that's all I got for you today, man. I guess who do you have? Who do you got winning the Super Bowl? Who do you got win? I think the Eagles probably made it. Who do you got making it from Bengals, Chiefs, and then who do you got winning it?
I had the Niners winning, but like they're about to lose, so
Yeah,
it's probably going. I think they got the Chiefs now.
you think Chiefs are
Chiefs
gonna
got
win
it.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah. You think Mahomes' ankle's gonna hold up?
I hope so.
Man, it was
I don't.
looking rough. It was
I don't
looking
want
tough
to.
last.
I don't want to see the Bengals in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, yeah. I just kind of want to see my dog Jalen Hurts get one, man. I love Jalen Hurts, man. He's good. He's just calm, cool, all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah, he's a dog.
yeah. All right, man. Well, I
All
appreciate your
right,
time, dude. I appreciate you coming on, answering my questions, talking to me real quick. I'll let you get back to it, man. And, I wish you best of luck in your recruitment. Hopefully you get to go to all the campuses, man, see some cool stuff, cool campuses, all that kind of stuff. So
for sure. Thank you.
yeah, man. Appreciate it, man. Take it easy.
I seen liars that testified under oath, I hear rappers not living out what they wrote, my peers ought to be studying, taking notes. How you hate me to the core when I keep your ass afloat. I put pressure on their pencils. They look at my life and draw the stencil. One move I can rearrange your mental.